Hello, my name is Grace Winura, and welcome to the channel HorsePro, dedicated to empowering the amateur horse enthusiast and supporting budding professionals. We are in Wellington, Florida, and it is my delight to speak with Megan Lane, Canadian team member of Megan Lane Dressage Incorporated. Megan also rides for the wonderful supporters Deerridge Farm from Ontario, Canada. Megan, thank you very much for joining me here today. I really appreciate the time that you'll give to our viewers who will be interested to know what you do and how you do things in the dressage.
For sure, my pleasure.
Now, how early, this is a question many people have, how early in your life, in your riding career, did you decide you were going to pursue this professionally?
Professionally, since a very young age. My first word was horse. And I didn't, as a young kid, I didn't have a plan, but I knew that horses would be, at the forefront of my life. So.
And have you always done dressage?
No, actually, I started in 3-day eventing, actually.
You did?
Yeah, and then I dabbled in a little bit of jumping, and yeah, I love the, the progression of that dressage had for my flat work, so that was where it kind of led to.
Well, I'm very impressed because it led to the Olympics.
Yeah, it did.
Now, you are probably considered one of the hardest working dressage riders out there, and young professionals. What keeps you so motivated every day to ride and train so many horses?
The horses. The horses are my passion, my therapy. A day without, I can't even go a day without them. Yeah, on my day off you'll find me here and visiting them, and it's really not work, so it's easy.
That's great to hear, though. Folks, it's work, but it's not work if you love it.
That's right.
Now, what would you say, having come from a background that's varied and now specializing in dressage, which has taken you to the top pinnacles of the sport, what do you think the 3 top things about dressage, what appeals to you? What are the top 3 things that keep you driven to keep pursuing dressage? Not just that you're good at it, but...
Right. The discipline of it.
Yes.
And how it positively changes a horse's mindset and body, and it's just fascinating how, with patience, how much you can improve a horse.
And dressage is known for its very systematic, tiered approach.
Very methodical, yeah.
Now, what would you consider your greatest career highlight to date?
I would say Aachen. That was my favorite horse show. You walk onto the venue and you feel like you're somewhere special. There was just something about the atmosphere there that you just felt like you kind of made it.
And what is it when you go down that center line and you know you're riding for Canada and they say your name and and they announce Megan Lane for Canada? How does that actually feel? I mean, what to inspire youngsters out there? Mm-hmm. What is that like?
I'm very proud to be Canadian. It's wherever you go, people respect you, and it's a humble country, and I like being part of that.
That's awesome. And can you name me one human mentor and one horse mentor that have been a game changer for you in this?
I would have to say my mom.
That's great.
Yes, yeah, she was, she believed in me from day one. It's not easy, with how many options are out there scholastically, but she believed in me from the beginning. I didn't go to university. I finished high school and luckily found Deerridge Equestrian. So I'm very lucky, but I find the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Exactly. Isn't that the truth, though?
Yes,
right?
It is. Yeah.
Isn't that the truth? Good things come to those who work hard.
That's right. That's right. And then horse-wise, at the moment, I would have to say Caravella.
Right.
She's a very, very special horse to me.
And Caravella, for anyone out there who may know the history, Megan selected her out of a hunter-jumper barn where she had come because she wasn't really happy in that discipline. So in a way, dressage, the systematic approach, saved that horse,
Yes.
and you and she went on to achieve great things.
Right.
Now, when you say your mother really supported you, can I ask you, because in the hunter-jumper world, you know, we see a lot of parents putting pressure on their kids.
Right.
When you say your mom was supportive, do you think that you ever felt pressure from that, or do you?
Not at all.
Right.
Not at all. If you've ever met my mom, she's the most positive person.
So that really was helpful
Yes,
to you, and she
absolutely.
never. So that and to this day, do you feel pressure from any outside source?
I'm very lucky.
That's
no,
great.
I don't.
That's great. So it
Yeah.
lets you be really in the moment and achieve things without having to worry. Is that
That's right.
Would I say that?
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a top dressage horse? When you're out there scouting or riding young ones, what do you, when you sit on one, how do you think, I think this one could be a top horse?
Really, when I sit on it and how they use their bodies in dressage, they have to be able to push and carry behind, and therefore they have to be very powerful in their movement and in their bodies. They have to be very athletic, and that was one of the first things I felt sitting on Caravella or Capri, is just, you know, the power. You know, no horse is conformationally perfect, but their minds are key as well. So yeah, their minds
And would you say your calm attitude, for instance, with a horse like Caravella, do you think your calm attitude and your very positive approach, do you think that enables you to kind of channel more from the horse?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say, having seen Megan ride a lot, I would say that you have a special ability to
Thank you.
keep the ride stress free.
Thank you.
And I think out there it's really hard, and the reason I ask you about the pressure is because so many young people today put pressure on themselves,
Right.
and they don't realize they don't have to do that.
That's
So
right.
folks, this is a top competitor telling you you can only put pressure on yourself. It's not real.
That's right.
It's not real.
That's right.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years time? What do you want to have done 10 years from now? We're doing
That's a
this
good
again.
question.
What are you going to be telling me? What have you achieved in 10 years?
Oh my gosh, that is a really good question. Yeah, I more live in the moment. If the stars align, then it's meant to be. But yeah, day to day, it's such a long process with each and every horse that I think the more expectations you have on the horse, the more pressure they feel. So for me, if it's an improvement on their day to day training, then I'm happy. You know, small miracles every day leads to big success.
That's right.
I find. So I don't know. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm so happy with it. So yeah, if you see me and I'm in the same spot, I'm gonna be happy. Yeah.
So again, it's been my delight and my pleasure to speak with Megan Lane of Megan Lane Dressage Incorporated and Deerfield Farm. I'm here in Wellington getting an honest opinion from an honest and hardworking top professional who's hit the pinnacles. So for everyone out there who needs inspiration, please watch this video. Subscribe if you like this channel. Hit the like icon if you found this video of value. For information on how to contact Megan for training or coaching, please look at the description below, and I will make sure all her information is there for anybody out there who would like to contact Megan. Thank you very much.